morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. Oh, get settled in, grab a cup. Today, we're going to talk about manipulative people and how do we navigate that energy, right? So take a moment, say hello, kind of get yourself together here, and let's kind of dive into what that means when we're talking about manipulative people, manipulative energy, because it all can absolutely impact us, as you are well aware. And sometimes it's hard, especially if you are an empath, right? So if you're sensitive to energy and you're an empath, it can be much more difficult to deal with that kind of negative energy that's being thrown at you and those negative energy daggers, as we like to say. So a lot of times when someone is doing that, when they are manipulative, it's because they have their own agenda, right? They need that outcome that's going to serve them. So a lot of it has to do with that kind of energy. Also, you're going to be dealing with a lot of narcissism, right? Because the narcissistic person believes that everything should go their way. It's kind of exactly how it should be done. And they're willing to do anything it takes in order to have that become a reality for them. They absolutely believe that they are better, bigger, stronger, smarter. So they will use all of those tactics against you in order to get their way. And that may be through guilt. That may be through gossip, right? Gossip's another big one. They will want to play the victim to people in their life. So that's also a characteristic of like, hey, I'm being manipulated. The other thing too, they're going to want to make you feel guilty, right? That's a big one, right? How guilty can they make you feel? Especially if you're in a place where you're trying to stand up for yourself, right? They're certainly not going to like that, and they're not going to like the word no around it. So what can you do? I mean, first and foremost is to stand in your own power, right? To stand in your truth. And that's really important, to trust your own intuition and what you are receiving around it. So knowing to be able to have that power and that strength to do that is going to be a big one for you. And then to allow yourself to not feel guilty, to kind of go, wait a second. There's no need for me to feel guilty. I'm standing in my truth. And that's really important. If someone can't handle your truth, if someone cannot accept your truth and they want to throw those energy daggers your way, then that's really a reflection of them, isn't it? Right? Even though they're going to try to make you think it's you or that you're selfish or, it's all about you, whatever it is. That's the gaslighting that loves to come in around it. So dealing with the manipulative energy, this could be almost in any area of your life, right? It's going to be around relationships for sure, past, present, anything that could be work-oriented, perhaps, romantic, anything, right? It's really when we come at a crossroads of somebody not getting what they want or wanting to manipulate or guide the story, wanting to kind of have it go their way, and what are they willing to do to get that done. And we encounter that all the time, right? We encounter that through various relationships in our life. So the relationships we really want to encourage, that we really want to nourish, are those ones that have the reciprocated energy, right? Where it's a nice balanced energy of what goes out and what comes in. If you are finding yourself in a situation where someone is trying to manipulate the scenario, ask yourself, can I cut this person from my life? If you can't absolutely cut them from your life for various reasons, how can you limit that interaction so that this way they don't have the viable sources to get to you, right? Now, if it's your family member, it's a little tough to get away from. It's a little harder. Not saying impossible, but a little bit more difficult, right? But you can absolutely limit that kind of energy coming at you and towards you. So one thing to work on too is your own self-confidence, because this is a big one, right? Your self-confidence is big because the more confident you are in yourself and your ability and who you are, the more likely you are to stand in your power unapologetically. Now, if you do deal with self-worth or self-love, or you tend to be the people pleaser personality, which happens to a lot of us, right? We all tend to kind of get to that place at some point. It's definitely going to be harder to have your boundaries, to stand your ground. But just know that, is the manipulative person going to appreciate it? No. They're going to say, hey, this is what I'm getting and what I'm receiving. Okay. So you're not really winning. They're just going to learn how to do it more, and that sort of thing. So, yeah, standing in your truth, you become untouchable to the power of other people. Absolutely. I mean, look, the other people hurting you, there are times when we're still going to get hurt, right? That's inevitable because we may become disappointed in someone, disenchanted. And, that's okay. I mean, that's why we have the relationships for a season, reason, and a lifetime, right? But it is knowing that and trusting that for sure. And absolutely standing in your power, standing in your truth, right? But the thing is ask yourself, if the person is being manipulative, what is it they're looking to gain? Right? Is it power? Is it prestige? Is it just having something go their way? Is it control? Are they trying to control you? Because, that personality is going to be a very controlling personality. So, again, I think those types of people are going to come in and out of our lives continuously. The more we are in our truth and in our power, absolutely, I think the less they will become. Because if someone can't have control over you and cannot manipulate you, they don't want to be around you. Right? They will eventually move on to someone else they can prey upon. All right? So just give yourself that self-love, that self-power, and that self-energy to believe in yourself and believe you are worthy of healthy and strong relationships in your life that are very reciprocal in the energy that is going out and coming in. Okay? Try not to let the naysayers, the nasties get to your feelings, okay? Really stand and embellish and nurture the relationships that are healthy and are good for you, okay? Now, tonight we start the advanced circle, so I'm hoping you are able to join me. We're going to work on deepening your connection, helping you feel more confident, helping you really start to trust yourself in a deeper, stronger way. And tomorrow night is the beginners. And of course, we have the Colby Rebel Show Thursday night. Also, don't forget, for my LA peeps, I will be in LA for a live event June 25th. So please, please, please come join me and hang out. And remember, always to shine your light and shine it bright. And absolutely, yes, it takes work, but it is worth it. Okay, everybody? So that is your Coffee with Colby for today. Lots of love to you. Remember to stand in your truth, stand in your power, and let's just kick the negative energy in the behind and move forward and move on. All right, everybody, have a beautiful day. I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.